it is your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. We're zooming in and focusing in on a great viewer question, and that is really, why does the covert narcissist, the psychopath, why do they want to make others feel so hurt, so insignificant, so wounded? Why do they want to hurt others? Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why would this person ever do this? So one, you can understand that really just even asking the question is very significant, because it's showing you right then and there that you are of a different personality makeup than this individual. And I don't mean makeup like lipstick. I mean makeup like chemically, the way you're neurologically wired, what you find dear in your heart, what you find dear in your values, what you find significant about the world at large, is formatted very differently than this type of person. So one of the most important things you have to grasp is this understanding to really work through and heal for a lifetime. And it is understanding that this individual, by virtue or by the foundation of their personality disorder, they have a need for personal gain, which often is derived by having pleasure, by having power or control over others. So, and this is oftentimes as a result or combined with a lack of empathy. So they have, on their personality, that is what they get inspired by, motivated by, pleasure from. They feel effective when they feel like they are alive, when they are able to have this control or power over others. So whatever it is that they need to do to have power or control over others is really, will have no limits oftentimes, especially in the experience with a psychopath. These individuals have no conscience, so they really don't have any breaks when it comes to what they will stop or start at to satisfy this motivation or this desire within them. And why do they do this? Well, ultimately, now in the narcissist, they have a deep-seated sense of inadequacy. So they don't feel that they are on top of the world or their authentic self or their true self if they're not overpowering others. So they need to feel superior than somebody, something. They don't feel comfortable. They feel at pain when they're in that sort of human humility or humbleness. They have a really severe insecurity about that. And oftentimes it's an insecurity that, as a normal person, everybody has insecurities or things that they're concerned about, or things of the nature which they have not maybe embraced about themselves or life as of yet. So this oftentimes is a growing journey. But in the narcissist, they have a real need to cover up this feeling of inadequacy or insuperiority. They cannot walk out of the house or be in a group or be in a family or be in a workplace without trying to stand out in this manner. So it's a deflection. It is a projection. It is a way of relating to people. All people, it's not just you. They have this insatiable need to have power and control over others and to dominate. And so especially that means, triggering reactions, getting a whole, posse of people who will be with them on this bandwagon, on the soapbox, so to speak. So they have this as an underlying need to cover up this deep-seated feeling of insecurity, inadequacy, and inferiority. You might have heard of an inferiority complex. Well, this person has a real severe case of inadequacy, and you would never know it, you would never understand it, you would never be able to really discuss it with them and help them to work through their feelings, because they have so repressed it, they have so covered it up with their mask of superiority and entitlement and pathological self-importance that really nobody else has any worth, validation, and they don't feel that they have to need, to validate people, to befriend people, to have the heart-to-heart with people, to be honest, to be open, to be ethical. They feel above or beyond the law. They have a pathological need to lie. And so they will lie just to pull one over on people. And yes, it is very hurtful. And yes, it seems wrong or illogical. What would they have to gain out of hurting others? Because most people, they don't want to hurt others. They don't like the idea of having a negative consequence. They don't like the idea of having a fight. They don't like the idea of feeling, that they have taken advantage of another. Most people have a sense of conscience, especially in their solar plexus and in their mind, that goes, no, I would never do that. I would never, run and slap this person, or I would never, hurl insults at this person. I mean, you just wouldn't go there. You have an automatic, lever within yourself that tells you, I wouldn't do that. That would be wrong. That would be hurtful, or something to that, to that tune. So, oftentimes that you have to then understand that is the reason why. It is to cover up a deep-seated sense of inferiority, insecurity, inadequacy that they feel really as being a person. They have a real need, a personality kind of dysfunction, if you will, to feel or act or be affirmed that they are better than other people. So they need to hear it from the crowd, whether it's their community, their family, their workplace. There's always a popularity contest to them. There's always a competition. There's always a need to be voted as this, that, or the other thing. And that goes on a daily basis. And for a lot of people, they would say, that would be so exhausting. And the truth of the matter is, oftentimes it is exhausting for them, but that is what their personality, is. That is what their personality disorder is. That is part of the hallmark traits of a narcissist, and furthermore of a psychopath, who has no conscience. They just want to overpower, and they basically get a pleasure from duping people, from deceiving others, from concealing themselves, as lacking conscience, as being a psychopath. They don't want the world to know, but they feel that they have something that makes them different, unique, or special, and that they want to use this to basically further their life purpose or their needs, which might be financial, sexual gain, material gain, or even just to them the pleasure of having, taken over another, or taken over an organization, or taken over a family, things of this nature. So they really need to be on top, and oftentimes have that sense of entitlement. It's not because they're not necessarily going to be fueled by getting ahead by the idea that, I want to help others, I want to do good, I want to provide the best that I can here, there, for the sake of knowing that I'm doing my best. It's a very much of a different ulterior or dark motive. It is your buddy, Peace and Harmony, with you here today. And I hope that these videos do help. Please share and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussion, and support.